ugly and good life. And if I don't get you before your age do.
Oh, and last but not least, what I want to add on this video, Arquez, bro, you are too bad for this shit. Don't be letting niggas put their hands on you. Come on, bro, you gotta represent for the handsome ones, all right? We gotta do better than that, okay? Don't be letting these niggas put their hands on you, bro. And if you put your hands on niggas, all right, y'all, so what's good? We back with another one. Thank you for tuning in again. So I'm excited to be back because I got so many topics to cover, like hella topics, okay? And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with Arquez. Now, Arquez recently went viral in the community for basically going through a domestic situation, a DV situation, all right? Apparently this is not his first go round. I have seen him actually going through this before, but not to this extent. So I'm gonna go ahead, cover that real quick. Let's go. So the first post that I saw about it says, "Child, it looked like DZ and his former man then got into another brawl again." Now, neighbors, this is not their first rodeo. The two have been in multiple brawls. DZ just keeps twirling his man left or right, honey. Man, whoever made that was super femme, but yeah. All right. So, I got a couple videos to watch out. I don't know who DZ is, but I am aware of Arquez. I have covered him before on my channel.
I just want to say this. Her name girl, Dorian Goodlow, you were like ugly and good in real life. Yes, you scratched me right here. You scratched me right here. And you busted my window right here. And there's a warrant out for your arrest. Bitch, you real life ugly and good life. And if I don't get you before your HIV do, bitch, you're gonna go to hell in the bottom parts of that. Bitch, you're not even cute. You can't give your dick hard and you shit. You're not even cute, bitch. You know you're not cute. That's why you use a fuser. So, bitch, you mad because I don't want you. I'd rather fuck every female, every nigga before I ever touch you again, you dirty dick bitch. Little dick ugly bitch. So, like I said, the police are on the way for what you did in my windshield, her nail, Dorian Goodlow, and your probation. You'll be in jail real soon.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to laugh. That is not supposed to be funny, bro. Alright, so, look. First off, let me just say this. I do not support or condone domestic violence, alright, or DV. So, I don't like, to see this happen, but this happens all the time, y'all. Alright, I'm a part of the community. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all like I do on Say So TV all the time. Although this is not condoned, this happens a lot, and it actually says that, the two people are very either emotionally immature or possibly it's just a very passionate sexual relationship. Because I've noticed that, like, with me personally, when it was like that, when we was fighting all the time, then we had a very passionate relationship, but it was also very toxic. So I think this is a good example of you want to prioritize like a healthy relationship, a friendship first, a relationship that's not built off of sex, because I feel like every relationship like in our community that's built off of a sexual attraction only, and it's like y'all just find yourself smashing all the time, and all of a sudden y'all in a relationship. And that's not actually making people compatible. You know what I'm saying? People in our community think that being compatible is just being, sexually compatible, but really not necessarily. And I feel like there must be some dominant issues going on, because if y'all keep fighting all the time, somebody don't know their place, or y'all both trying to assert the same dominance, and neither one of y'all understand what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? But also, I just want to say, the person who always says that you will be going to jail, anybody who brings up like going to jail or the police or anything, they got their ass whooped. All right, I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. This has been told to me so many times, and it never happened. All right. However, what I will say, based on looking at his scars, he should not be looking like this. This means that y'all be banging like y'all niggas off the streets. See, when I would get into it with my niggas in the past, where we would do these kind of things, it was never like I'm about to do you like anybody on the street. I'm trying to restrain you. I'm trying to, hold you down. I'm trying to you know, assert my respect or dominance, whatever y'all want to call it. But I would never do a dude like I would do. I would never do my dude or a dude that I'm intimate with like I do it on the street. So if y'all was knuckling up, punching on each other, kicking on each other, all of that, yeah, it's time for you to move around. Not only that, but also I'm saying that to say that we need to understand that even straight people have these kind of moments where, two people in a relationship, any people in a relationship are gonna have these moments where y'all might, get the tension might get high. But I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, the whole hitting your dude like he's one off of the street, that is when it's a sign that y'all need to move around from each other. All right. However, I will just say in my current relationship, we don't do none of this. Okay. He hasn't made me want to put my hands on him. None of that. So I think that what I've learned now is that, because I used to think that all gay relationships had to have this. I always thought that, like, if you in a gay relationship, like, y'all gonna fight. Like, just like brothers fight, like, two niggas in a household gonna fight. I just thought that was the case. But now I'm learning that that's not the case. So that's why you just want to keep swimming, because, there's levels to this wisdom. And until you experience certain stuff, you don't really know no better. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, Arquez, bro, then got beat up, bro. Like, for real. And it's not a good look to see, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. You feel me? All right, he also did another video right after that. Let's go ahead and play that.
Thank you, dear. All I'm saying is this. Ooh. It's okay if you love the wrong person. Thank you, Roman. It's okay if you love the wrong person, okay? They're the wrong person. It's okay. But it's not okay to sit around and let a motherfucker pound on you. Okay? It's not. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Darrell. It's not okay. Thank you, Mr. BX. It's not okay.
Okay, what I will say about that part, I cannot stand when they play victim, all right, and they act like somebody just hitting on them. Gay dudes got that bad. They will antagonize, they will press your buttons, knowing that that's the reaction that they trying to get, and then as soon as you give it to them, then all of a sudden now you're abusive. See, gay dudes will do this, all right. I'm not saying that anything is wrong or right as far as I'm not making it right for what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? What he said is true, but I don't like when the dude that got beat up always does the victim, crybaby, abuse card. They try to say that, oh, you just so abusive, but I bet you his mouth is smart. I bet you he don't back down. He challenges this nigga. I'm just saying. I don't know exactly what's going on in their relationship, but I'm just saying from what I've been through personally, niggas will like be mad at the fact that I'm chill. I'm not responding to they antagonizing or they want to argue. A lot of niggas grew up with toxic environments and toxic relationships. So if y'all not arguing, and if they feel like you not trying to argue with them and all that, they feel like you don't love them or it's not you don't like them or something. You know what I'm saying? So they only know toxicity. So as soon as you react, here's the killer part. As soon as you react, see, they want a nigga to, they want that strong dominant dude that don't take no bullshit, right? But then as soon as you stand on business, then all of a sudden now you abusive. All right. So I just wanted to give that other side of the story, because a lot of these butch queens and these dudes that, like masculine dudes, they want all that, and then when you give it to them, all of a sudden they want to play like a girl and go into battered woman syndrome phase, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It's unattractive. It also says that you like the negative shit, but you like it because it serves your little fragile manhood. You get to go and play the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they not You get what I'm saying? Like a dude feels like, if he feels like, I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all know that you got one of these on your hands. If he feels like, if you was to put your hands on him, it's the same as putting your hands on a female, that's when you know you got one of these, okay? Because what it is it's not right to put your hands on neither partner. Rather, you got a man or a woman. However, though, between two men, we gotta have some grace and understanding that if it gets to a point where y'all both doing this, and let's say you're trying to make it peaceful and he keeps pushing, you have to realize that if a dude gonna make you feel like you gotta put your hands on him, that means you need to leave him alone. Because what is gonna happen is you gonna put your hands on the nigga, he gonna call you abusive and leave you. All right, because all of his friends and shit gonna convince him that you're the problem and all this other stuff, right? Even if he started it, even if he started the whole problem, if he got insecurities, if whatever, it don't matter. They gonna say that he was okay, you was abusive because of the fact that you retaliated physically. All right, they want you to match them. They want you to just go around and be petty, get online, and go talk to your family about y'all's business and shit like that. They don't, or that's what they think they want, but they don't know what they want. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll go ahead and react to that, and then they'll blame you, and then all of a sudden now you're the bad guy. And so the reason why I be telling y'all masculine dudes and tops and stuff don't put y'all's hands on these niggas is because they use it as a cop out for the reason why the relationship don't work when it could have not worked, or it won't be working because they insecurities and all of that. But see, because you defended yourself physically, you done waited and got fed up, and then you done allowed yourself to react. Don't do that, all right? Because that's how they get you. That's a trap. They want you to do that. They do want a nigga to put their hands on them and all that. And then guess what? As soon as you do it, they gonna blame you for being abusive, and they gonna leave you. It's gonna be the excuse to leave you, because really the real reason is they're not ready for no relationship. They don't know what they want. They don't love themselves. So they'll start some shit, get you to react, and then now all of a sudden your reaction is gonna be the reason why there's a focus on abuse. Okay? I don't think that he's innocent. I know how this goes. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been abused or that he should have been abused or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but abuse doesn't start just with physical fights, y'all. Abuse starts with the emotional part. If you antagonizing somebody, if you gaslighting, manipulating, that's all abusive. But see, in our community especially, they will only consider abuse physical. See, when it comes to women, you kind of on the money there, because with women, as a man, you way stronger than them, and if you put your hands on them, you's a punk, all right? But when it comes to men, that's not the case, all right? One, two, women are used to, we're used to women nagging and all that, so it's like, if you haven't learned how to deal with women by a certain point, then you are the problem, because at the end of the day, when it comes to a woman or a weaker counterpart, then you are definitely gonna be the problem, because you could walk away, you can restrain her, all that. If you're giving marks to a woman like this, what he got, completely wrong, unjustifiable. When it comes to him, it's argumentable. I would have had to see the video footage or something, because these niggas get up in your face, they talk crazy, they'll low blow you, they'll throw stuff up in your face that you told them in confidence, all of that. And then when you snap finally, you always be the problem. And then what they did, they ain't even got to focus on it no more, because they ain't got nothing to do with it now. Now it's all about the fact that you put your hands on them. That's why I said, be the bigger guy, not the bigger person, but be the bigger guy that wears the pants, all right? And know when to walk away, and know when to leave somebody alone, all right? If a dude is making you get that fight or flight feeling on a constant, where you feel like you got to defend yourself, to where you got to put your hands on him, that's a sign that you need to leave him alone, all right? Straight up. I've been with my new dude for 2 years now, and we have never fought, and I haven't even had the urge to. But every dude before him, I had to find myself putting my hands on them. And it wasn't until him where I was able to realize, because these niggas had me thinking I was low-key abusive on the low. I'm not gonna cap. But then recently, before I got with him, I did know that I wasn't abusive, because I could control myself. But then I noticed that like once you control yourself, they'll start upping the ante. Like a toxic dude will up the ante, and now because he sees that you controlling yourself and you not reacting, he'll go ahead and put his hands on you first to get you to put your hands on him, or he'll spit on you or something like that. Like I'm trying to tell y'all gotta be able to recognize who the real problem is, where the root of the problem is, and then the aggressor when it comes to stuff to solve these issues. Because if y'all just always gonna point at the person who's reacting, nothing will change, because the person who's doing everything won't ever change nothing, and it'll make it look like the other person's the only problem. When a relationship takes two, sacrifices on both ends, growth on both ends, compromise on both ends, emotional intelligence on both ends, not just one or the other. All right. Let me see, was there something else?
I have to come with the coroner. You know what I'm saying? This is the second time the police told me, like, if you keep dealing with this person, the next time we come, somebody going to jail and somebody going in the grave.
That was so dramatic. But he could be right. You know what I'm saying? This happens all the time, so you don't want to take it lightly. But let me just say this real quick to y'all. This is another thing I want to say on this video before I end it. When you're a friend of a person like this and they're telling you that they constantly fighting they dude, you need to let them know, instead of being that pick-me friend and that, just validate everything they say and go, oh yeah, leave him alone, he ain't, y'all need to leave each other alone. It's always, y'all need to break up. That's the only advice a gay dude ever got for another gay dude. You wanna know why? Because they miserable and they want you to join the party. Don't listen to that, okay? People can change, all right? I just want y'all to know that. Like, people can change. So if someone has done this before, they can change with that person and in the next person if they was to break up with that person. So don't think that just because somebody's doing something that they can't never change it, because they can, all right? But this whole crying, acting like a victim when you've been participating in a relationship this whole time while it's abusive, and then you want to act like somebody's doing something to you, I don't condone that and I don't respect it, all right? A lot of these dudes will require you to do this, because if you ever heard a dude say something like, you lucky if my mean ass like you, or not necessarily that, but if it's like, I don't want no nigga that's gonna let me run all over him. I don't want no punk nigga that's gonna let me, if a nigga don't stand up and like, put me in my place, then if he let me just talk crazy to him or if whatever, then I can't be with him. When dudes say stuff like that, do you know that what that means? And they don't even know what that means. They think that they saying that they want a nigga that's a big dog, that stand on business, that's a masculine, dominant. No, that's not what y'all saying. When a dude says that, they're saying, or even if a female says it, what they're saying is, if this nigga ain't willing to come and knock me upside my head when I'm disrespectful, then I don't want to have nothing to do with them. And they'll say that that's not the case, but pay attention to their actions, because you'll deal with them. You'll try to talk to them calmly. You'll try to even, you might even match their level and yell back at them and won't nothing resolve. They won't respect you nothing, because guess what? They still feel like they running over you. Okay? A lot of these niggas will not be able to have the understanding to know that what they're asking you to do is basically be like Pookie and Ray Ray that they grew up under, beating on their mama and etc. Okay? And if you don't do that, then you're soft and they feel like, they can run over you. But that's incorrect. See, if the person is not going to be able to be led, if they're not, you can't be looking for a dominant and a masculine dude. I want all y'all gay dudes to know this. You cannot be looking for a dominant and a masculine dude and then not be willing to be led. See, y'all be looking for fantasies and just the outlook and the mannerisms to feed your little sexual urges, like, but that's not real, bro. Like, real masculine dudes is not about to sit up there and let you talk to them any old kind of way. Okay, you're gonna have to have some respect. If you don't respect him, then you shouldn't be with him. And if he has to assert his dominance over you because you don't want to respect him, or you want to keep challenging his manhood, and he has to keep arguing with you, that's not getting ready to be a healthy relationship. So of course he's either gonna leave you if he's mature enough, or he gonna go upside your fucking head because he's in too deep. Maybe y'all got a crib together. Maybe y'all been together for a year. Who knows? I mean, this could be many reasons. But he will still feel played, okay? Because of the fact that you probably acted hella submissive in the beginning, and then all of a sudden you started being, trying to think that somebody was like belittling you because you wasn't feeling like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like gay dudes who are bottoms or dudes that are bottoms, they need to understand like what to do with a man and what place they and what role to play, because I feel like they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they think it's just all right, masculine on masculine, we both gonna be masculine. But let me tell y'all something. Two masculine, real dominant dudes is not getting ready to last. Somebody is gonna be definitely more submissive and more dominant. All right, and then if y'all do share it, it'll also still be where it works for y'all, but it'll still be where y'all respecting each other. See, the only way two dominants can be together is if y'all respect each other. But see, y'all won't respect him because he's not allowing you to run over him. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, what role do you want to play? Do you want to be a submissive or a dominant? Because if you're saying you don't know, that's something that's going to cause this kind of shit right here. You know what I'm saying? When niggas be like, oh, I don't believe in gender roles, I don't want heteronormative, this is what you get out of that. A bunch of fighting, niggas having dominant issues, not knowing what the fuck they're doing. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. So, yeah. Hopefully he gets either out of the relationship or they both get counseling, therapy, self-reflect to figure out why they are doing this with each other and come to a resolution, because this constant fighting all the time and then you getting bruises all on your face and y'all punching each other. Like, these is wounds of punching each other. This ain't no, you didn't got slapped around or nothing. Like, y'all niggas be doing the most, all right? And y'all too old for this, all right? I know Arquez older than me. So, y'all got to get this right, all right? So, yeah, that's it for this one now. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.